inner edges of the foot, outer edges of the foot balanced. Between the toes and the heels balanced. Try and have your feet a bit more parallel, Sarah. That's it, that looks good. And then sit, I know if you sort of plant your big toes and then spread the other toes away, that's it, lovely. Good, so we'll just take some nice deep breaths here. So we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, stretch the arms, stretch the fingers, so long through the sides of the body, and then drawing back down through the centre line, just as we do when we're sitting down. So a couple more like that. Inhale, fill the lungs, stretch the arms, stretch the fingertips. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. So staying there, hands in the centre line. And then releasing the hands down. So this time I'm going to sweep the arms up, and at the same time I'm going to come up onto our toes. So inhale, sweep the arms forward. Engage the centre of the body, lift up to the crown of the head, and then back down again. Exhale. Morning, Hannah. Inhale, stretch up. See if you can use the whole inhalation to come up onto the toes. Exhale. Don't worry about it. The balance isn't coming. Try and sort of soften the gaze at a point ahead of you. Inhale. Exhale, back down again. Good. So we're going to start stretching through the back by lifting up the right leg, balancing on the left leg, hugging the knee in. So just as we'd be doing on the floor, we're trying to replicate what we'd normally do on the floor, standing up. So you're squeezing that leg in towards the chest, as tight as you can, and then making some ankle circles when you get there. If you fall out of it, just come back. Don't get angry with yourself, and then change directions. Good. And then you're going to cross your left arm across that right knee, twist towards the bent leg, and put your other hand on your hip to start with. So you're trying to get that nice twist through the centre of the body as if you were just as we do when we're lying down. And if you feel safe there, you can extend the back arm behind you. Can you feel that twist through the centre of the body? If you feel really safe there, you might want to look out over the back hand. Back centre, release off, well done, change legs. So starting off, just hugging the knee in, catching hold of the shin, hugging as tight as you can into the chest. You should feel that through the hip flexor. And then rotating through the ankle. So keep pulled up through the supporting leg, keep pressing the foot into the floor, don't lose that contact, change direction. So kicking, pull up through the centre of the body, pull up through the abdomen. Good, Grace. Grace, go. You screw about an inch there. Crossing opposite arm over knee. And just really feeling that you're wringing yourself out through the centre of the body. So you're twisting through the waist, hand on the hip to start with, helps. Squeezing towards that bent knee. Try not to let the knee drop down too far. And then if you feel like you're safe there, you can stay there if you want. You're safe. You can extend the back arm. You feel that opening through the shoulder. Final bit if you want to, looking out over the back hand. Up through the centre of the body. And then back centre, release. That's hard than it looks, isn't it? Bring through the hips a little bit. Good. So we're going to take some side stretches here, standing. So lifting up, reaching the arms up tall. See if you can find the length between your hips and your shoulders. Don't lift your shoulder up to your ears. Keep drawing down, good Sarah. And then if you can, just touching the hands slightly together. And then we're going to stretch over to the right. So stretching to the right. So you're lengthening through the left side of the body. Just take it easy because it's actually quite, I find side stretching quite challenging. So length through the side waist. Just go as far as you can with control. Coming back to the centre. Inhale here. Exhale. Over to the other side. So think about length rather than how far you're bending. Length inside the body. Up to the centre. We'll take that once more either side. Lovely. Slim waists. Over to the other side. Up to the middle. And relax the arms down. Good. Warmer now? Yes, good. So we're going to roll down from here to a forward fold. So you can soften the knees a little bit. And then we're literally going to drop the head down. So nice heavy head. And then allow the shoulders to roll forward, up the back, middle back. And find a way hanging into forward fold, knees soft. Bend the knees as much as you need to find that length through the spine. And when you get as far as you are going, you can either hold onto your elbows if that feels good, or just let your hands rest on the floor. Release through the back of the neck. Release through all the vertebrae of the spine. I'm going to take 3 deep breaths here, sighing out through the mouth to expel all that stale air. So inhaling. 2 more like that. Inhale deeply. Sighing out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, sigh out. Lift the hands, and then we're going to roll up just as slowly as we came down. Being aware of the spine uncurling, unfolding, vertebrae stacking on vertebrae. Head and neck coming up last, nice and tall. Good. So we're going to take another roll down, but we're going to turn the shoulders over the right foot. So you're angling your torso slightly to the right. Soften the knees again, and then rolling down over that side. So you'll feel a bit of a different motion. Side body stretching a little bit more. Take your time until you get all the way down, hanging there. So you should feel a bit more of a stretch to the left side of the body. And then uncurling back to standing. Take your time. No rush. Head and neck coming up last. And then twisting the torso the other way. So you're coming down over the left foot. Nodding the head down first. Rolling the rest of the spine to follow. Take your time. Arms hanging, head hanging. Spine relaxed, release. Ready, unfold. Good. So who was here last week? No. No one was here last week. Oh, I'm going to do the same thing then. Their legs hurted all week.
Yeah, I saw that. That one.
No, we're going to start off that one. It's a good warming, twisting pose. So you were here last week, weren't you, Mummy?
I did.
Yes. Were your legs hurting?
They were stiff the following day.
Stiff the following day. Okay, good. Right, so we're going to come into chair pose and then do a little bit of a dynamic twist when we get there. So for chair pose, people teach it differently, but it's best to have your feet a bit closer together for chair pose, because then you can squeeze the thighs together as you come down into chair pose. So we're just going to sit back into chair pose without anything fancy. Bring the hands to the chest to start with. So you're really sitting as far back as you can into your chair. Tap so far and falling down. Good. So the weight is in the heels, and then the chest is trying to lift, but you're sucking up and under with the belly, which helps control the lower back. Good. So we're going to reach up to the sky from there. And then we're going to twist to the right and bring left elbow to hover over your right knee. Sit back. Inhale, stretch up to center again, stay in your seated pose. Exhale, twist to the other side just to hover. Make sure you haven't come out of your spot. Squeeze the bottom, squeeze the thighs. Inhale, reach up. Sit back into the heels. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist the other side. One more each side. Inhale, sit back. Suck in that tummy. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, squeeze the thighs together. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. And then you can fold forward. So coming all the way down into the floor. Relax the spine. Let go of the head and neck. Good. Take a deep breath here. And from here, we're going to step back towards downward facing dog. So stepping one foot back, stepping the other foot back, coming into a downward facing dog. I don't know how you're going to get on if you've got socks on. Give it a go, but if you find you're really stiffy, you might have to take them off for a little while.
Yeah, okay.
So bending the knees a little bit, sending the sitting bones away, good. That's nice, Liz. And then pressing the right heel into the mat. Pressing the left heel into the mat, just pedaling the heels in your own time, stretching through the back of the legs. Good. And then we're going to keep warming through the centre of the body. So we're going to send the right leg up into a three-legged dog. Keep the hips parallel, keep the neck relaxed. Inhaling here, exhaling, drawing the knee all the way towards the nose, coming forward into plank, rounding through the spine. Inhale, stretch that leg up and back. Put the hips parallel. Exhale, draw the knee through again. Exhale as draw the knee in, so emptying the belly. Inhale, extend the leg. Try not to throw the leg back, trying to give control using the bottom back of the leg. Exhale, bring the knee between the hands again. Inhale, reach up, back. And then this time, bring the knee all the way through. So lift the hips, bring the knee in close, and then a little flex forward at the end as you can. Drop the back knee down gently. Sarah's nearly there. And then sweeping the arms up. Coming into a low lunge. I'm sweating now. Feel free to take the layer off. A lot of giggling going on. So soften through the hips, release through the hip flexor. Find length through the side of the body. And then we're going to take a little side stretch here. So we're going to drop the right hand down to the side of you. And then we're going to reach over towards that side. So stretching through the side of the body. Hand might come to the floor. Mine is coming in. Side body. Coming back up. Both arms up. And the foot. Back downward facing dog. Good, so we'll take the same on the other side. So just check your downward facing dog pose, bend the knees, lift the sitting bones, soften between the shoulder blades. And then when you're ready, floating the left leg up, three-legged dog. Big inhale here. Exhale, knee through, give a little kiss. Come all the way forward into plank, so your shoulders above your hands. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, round in. Strong exhale. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale. Tuck the belly in, lift the knee as high as you can. Inhale, one more time. Stretching up and back. And then exhale, this time all the way through. Via that skin squeeze. Give your hand, just put a hand if you need to. Drop the back knee down. Sweeping both arms up. Into low lunge. So just remember, if your lower back is finding it difficult when you're lunged down low, just come up out of it a bit. Cut the tail under, lift the belly in. Good. So really long through the sides of the body. You'll lift the crosses onto the chest. Look up if you want to touch onto your neck, and then soften through the hips. Feel the gravity draw your pelvis towards the mat. And then dropping left arms down. Reaching long through the right side of the body. And find length again, just where we were standing. Get your arm a bit more active, Jay. That's it. Another deep breath here. Hard to breathe deeply, stretching through the side body. Inhale, reach up both arms. Exhale, hand side side the foot. Toes under, step back, downward facing dog. Deep breath there. Inhale, exhale. Inhale to plank. Exhale, drop the knees down, so coming down into all fours. I think we might have done this last week. We're going to stretch the right leg out and back along the back. Reaching through the back of the leg. Nice, straight, strong leg. Tuck the left toes under. And then keeping the hips and shoulders exactly where they are, just lift that, press through the left foot, lift the left knee off the floor an inch. And then take a few breaths there. Firing up the belly. Don't lift the hips up too high, you're still in plank. Good, relax that knee down. Change legs. Knee down. Left leg stretch back on the mat. Good. Tuck the right toes under. The rest of the body totally still. Just hover that right knee above the floor. So you feel your thigh fire up. Feel the belly lift, feel the ribs lift away from the mat. Leave a little bit of rounding between the shoulder blades. Drop the knee down. Good. Both knees to the floor. And we're going to take puppy pose. So keep your knees under your hips. Walk the hands forwards. Lovely stretch through the front of the body. So really relaxing through the shoulders. Your forehead's coming to rest on the floor. Take a deep breath. Puppy pose, Sarah. So come forward. So your knees are above your hips above your knees, and then you're sinking down. Oh, that one. Keep your hips above your knees. So this bit square. That's it, and then you're sinking down. So it's the front half of downward facing dog. That's it.
No, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Got it.
I liked what I was doing.
What were you doing?
I'm not sure.
On small fours, you were doing child's pose.
That was lovely.
That's nicer. Okay, so coming on to all fours, tucking the toes under again, and then hovering both knees above the floor this time. So again, really feeling like you're lifting the belly towards the spine, pressing the hands away into the floor, spreading the fingers. That's it, right, okay. Good. And then from there, you're going to stretch the legs long, so we come back into plank. I have to wiggle my feet back, I think, because most people do. Coming back into a nice straight plank. Plank, Sarah, that's halfway. Hips down. That's it, good. And then lifting all the way back up to downward facing dog. So you shouldn't have to change the length of your hands really. So inhaling, come forward to plank. Hover the knees down again so they're an inch above the floor. Stretch the legs out again, plank, and then lift the hips up, downward facing dog. We're going to do that a couple more times. Inhale, plank. Exhale, hover the knees down. Inhale, plank again. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. One more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, hover the knees. Bring the tummy in. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. You okay? You okay, Liz? Back. Come back onto the knees. Now you can do child's pose. Mini child's pose.
Oh, good.
Bottom relaxed down. Arms stretching forward. Is your back okay, Liz? You're just being careful of it. Perfect. I know. I know the food. Be careful. If your back's getting tired and you feel like you're not doing it properly anymore, then it's better to stop doing it. Stop doing it.
Yeah.
Out into child's pose. Exhale. Slide back onto all fours. I don't want to keep you still for too long, so otherwise it's going to get chilly. Sorry for everyone indoors, but yeah, we've got to keep moving. Tuck the toes under, lifting back up into downward facing dog. So inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot all the way through. We're going to come up into high lunge now. So put your feet either side of your midline, pressing through the feet, both back legs straight and strong. Hands to the hips to start with. Good, so you're right up on your toes with your back foot as far as your toes go. So so your foot shouldn't really be turned in or turned out. It should be as vertical as possible. But, good. Reaching the hands up, long through the side of the body. Inhaling here. And as we exhale, we're going to draw the arms down into cactus pose. We're going to hover the back knee down again. So we're doing lots of hovering today. Inhale, stretch up. The front knee stays bent. It's just the back knee that's straightening. Exhale, draw down. Draw down strongly so you feel your shoulder blades are really pulling together. Inhale. The only exercise in yoga that feels a bit like you're going to the gym. Exhale, draw down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw down. Last one. Coming back up. Really stretch, reach up, and then hands by the side of the foot. Looking back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, drop knees, chest, chin. Inhale, little cobra. Pull the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Set yourself up for a high lunge. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Long through the side body. Back leg straight and strong. Good. So straight as you can get it there without feeling you're jamming it. That's it. Good. And then maybe sinking down a little more if you've got the space to do so. If you haven't, don't worry. Keep the shoulders drawn down. Length to the side of your body. Inhale here. Exhale, draw down strongly. Elbows coming slightly back to the back. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Hover. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Last one. Exhale, hover. Inhale, reach. Hands on the side of the foot. Step back down, facing dog. Take a breath here. The heart rate settle a little. Fingers spread, sitting bones reaching towards the sky. Relax between the shoulders. Neck relax. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, you can either step one foot forward or step one foot the other forward, or hop feet between the hands. So it's easiest to do on an exhalation, deep inhalation, exhale, feet forward. Well done. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweeping the arms up all the way to standing, lifting up, reaching up, and hands to prayer. You warm? Good. So we're going to go into another high lunge sequence with a bit of a twist. We're going to come down from standing this time. My hands to prayer. Exhale, steadying breath. Our next inhalation. Stretching up, lifting up to the side. Exhale, forward, forward, soften the knees. Inhale, come up to a flat back, and we're just going to pause there for a second. So sending the sitting bones back, crown of the head forward. So lift your bottom out a bit more, lift the shoulders up a bit more. That's it, lovely. Same with you, that's good. Lift your bottom out a bit more. That's it, lift the shoulders up a bit more. That's it, that's flat now. Good, don't lift your head up. We've got a lovely long line from tailbone to crown of the head up. That's it. And then from there, so can you feel that? Can you feel that stretching through the back of your hamstrings more? And also you're engaging your back muscles to hold your back flat. And then folding all the way down. Stepping the right leg back. Coming into high lunge. Lifting the arms up. Good. So just balance your toes. Plant your front foot firmly into the mat. Back toes firmly into that, heel lifted. Good. And then we're going to twist towards the left side. So right arm coming forward, left arm going back. So another twist through the body. So the arms coming to parallel. Don't twist with the knees. So the whole base of your body is not moving. It's just coming from the waist. Arms a bit higher, Liz. That's it, good. Inhale, back to centre. Exhale, twist the other side. So just the top of the body moving. Keep that bend in the front knee. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to centre. Exhale, hands by the side of the knee. Step back. Forward facing dog. Good inhalation and exhalation. Inhale your way to plank. Exhale, either knees, chest, chin again, or coming down in a straight line. Tuck the elbows in, chest lands first. Drawing through into a cobra. You might want to lift up a bit higher if your back wants to. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then when you're ready, exhalation, hopping the feet forward, push the hips high, send them between the feet, lovely and quiet. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, reach up all the way. And hands back. Same on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flat back. And we'll take a moment there. So if you need to bend your knees to get your back flat, that's great. If you do it with your legs straight, that's fine too. But don't end up with straight knees and a bent back. Send the tailbone away, feel the crown of the head stretching forwards. Nice stretch at the top of the hamstrings. And then folding all the way down. You can soften the knees more if you need to. Stepping the left leg back this time. Big step back. Get you into high lunge. Reaching the arms up. Get your back legs working. Activators. Left buttocks going into the action. Shoulders going down. Arms stretched up. And inhale here. Exhale, twist to the right. The fingertips are stretching out. Pushing between one fingertip to the other. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist the other way. Draw up through the center of the body. Good. Inhale, reach up. Don't come out of the bend as you reach up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Then bend a little more. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands on side of the foot. Looking back down with facing dog. Take a breath here. Maybe the heels are sinking closer to the mat. Soften between the shoulder blades. Inhale your way to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Down to the mat slowly. Inhale. Activate the back muscles, roll the shoulders away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, prepare to jump. Exhale, hopping forward. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hands to ground. Release the hands down by your side. Take a break. So just find mountain pose again. Feel that tall ceiling, stretching all the way from the soles of your feet, up through your thighs, your pelvis, all the vertebrae, nice spaces between them, and the crown of the head floating free towards the sky. Good. Bring the hands to prayer. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flat back. Use the back muscles. Exhale, right leg steps back. Round the right heel. Coming up into warrior pose.
Right leg steps back.
Right leg steps back, so left foot's forward. Good. Nice wide stance, lovely. So lift the ribs under a little bit, so you're keeping control of the spine. Bit lower, sinking down, please, Sarah. Yeah, I think you need to take a bigger step, actually. Nice long legs. You're aiming really to have this front leg at a right angle, but obviously that depends on how flexible you are. But obviously the lower you come down, the harder your thigh is working. So we're going to do reverse warrior. So drop right hand to right hip. Reach the left arm up, so feel that stretch through the side of the body again that we've been working on today. Long, lean side of the body. And then you can actually sneak that right hand that's on your hip behind your bottom and just catch hold of the inner left thigh or towards there. That's it, Sarah. That's it. Doesn't matter, don't get there. Good. Unhold yourself and come back up into warrior. And then circle your way back down, lift up the back heel, hands down the side of the foot. Step back down with facing dog. Take a breath there. So right leg up and back this time. Stepping the right leg forward. Coming into warrior two on the other side, I think. Is it right foot, but yes. Right foot in front, left foot back. We have swap sides, haven't we? Yes.
Hi, darling. Had a good swim.
Sinking down, trying to find that nice deep bend through the front leg. Nice, sorry.
All right, Cindy Rosie.
Sarah.
Round.
But the body's sort of more.
She's there.
Hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked how I had
Like the
it.
easy. So dropping the back hands to the hip. Reaching up, reverse warrior. Length through the side waist. Try not to shake the shoulder with you. Sinking down nice and low. Just going to hold that for a breath. Feel spaces in the The ribs expand as you inhale. Coming back up, rotating down towards the front foot. Stepping front leg back, downward facing dog. My mat's getting wet and slippery. Inhale, plank this time. Exhale, chaturanga, all the way down to the floor or knees touch chin. And then resting down there for a moment. Hands to the front of the body. Relax. Send the hands behind you, alongside the body. Let the breathing settle here. And then we're going to come into a little locust. So bring the forehead so the head is resting on the floor. And then stretch both legs away from you. They start to lift up. And then rolling the shoulders back so that you're lifting the chest off the floor. Stretching the fingers away behind you. Actually, you can have palms up. Helps. So legs are slightly lifting. Shoulders lifting. Back's working hard. And release down. Turn your head the other way than it was originally. Give your hips your shape. Helps you go back. And we'll come into locust again. So the secret with locust is to find length rather than trying to find bend. So stretch the legs away from you. Curl up the upper body. Stretch the fingers away behind you. Reach the crown of the head forwards. See how long you can make your body. And then relax down again. Rest the head the other way. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then we're going to push all the way back to child's pose. Stretch the back out the other way. So hands under the shoulders. Lifting up via all fours. You can open the knees if that's more comfortable for you. Come into child's pose. Head resting on the mat again. Arms stretching forward. But really softening through the lower back. So your tailbone feels heavy. Drawing down towards the heels. Taking your breath back here. So we're going to come into, just come up onto your knees so you can see me. We're going to come into revolved triangle today, which we also did last week. You'll need your block like this to help you with that. So just keep that under your mat somewhere. We're going to come into triangle pose. So come up into all fours. Tuck the toes under, lifting back up into downward facing dog. One more three-legged dog. So lift the right leg up, squeeze the bottom, lift the back of the thigh, and then scoot that foot all the way between the hands. Rotate the back heel across the mat, and then lift the way up into triangle. So legs are straight for triangle. So your stance in triangle is a bit less wide than it is for warrior, and your back toes, it tends to be a bit more comfortable. You're more comfortable if they're turned in a little bit, or whatever feels good for your hips. So both legs are, I say straight, but they're not jammed straight. They're just, you're using the muscles to keep them straight. The secret with triangle is to really push your feet into the floor and almost feel like your feet are pushing away from each other, so they're lengthening the mat. So sort of try to drag. Yeah.
I'm just going to say goodbye, darling.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Love you.
Good. So we're going to come down this normal triangle first. So reaching out over the front leg.
Look at this.
And then letting that hand come to rest on the inner thigh, inner calf, inner ankle. That's good. So keeping the body in a plane, so you're not tipping forwards. Staying open, stretching between the fingertips, and come back up. We'll get too tired. And then if you're comfortable enough, just watch me do this one. Awkward. So we're going to swing the left arm over the right leg. So just we've been twisting. We're going to twist that way. I find I have to kind of shuffle that foot round a bit more, otherwise my knee feels like it's twisting. And then you're going to reach that hand down. That's why you'll need a block. So either on the long end or the short end. Back hand comes towards the small of the back, so you're trying to rotate your chest towards that side. And then you can either stay there if you've got enough rotation, you're going to lift the hands. So it's a big twist, you have to be warming up for it through the class. Okay, so arms stretched out. Swing your left hand all the way across, so rotate as much as you can. And can you feel that sort of rolling your back knee in? So if you want to bring your toes in a bit to help with that. Good. foot twist coming from the waist. Good. Then reaching forward with that right hand. Drop it down to the block, drop your backhand onto your hip. Like that helps you to aim from the shoulders. The other hand go. That's it, good. This hand's coming forward onto your block. There. That's it, yeah. Perfect then. Then once you put your front leg straight-ish, Sarah. And then once you've got there, you're aiming to rotate your chest this way. That's it.
Can I leave my back?
No. That's it. Good. That's it, Liz. So you're not quite far enough to lift your hand up, so that's perfect. That's all. That's good. Well done. Come back up. Well done. It's tricky, that one, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh. Well done. Yeah, it's unusual pose. Okay, we'll just change straight to the other side rather than do any in between bits. So you'll need your block by that front foot. Oh my god, it's getting everywhere. So we're coming to normal triangle first. It's all right, don't be silly. Laura, if you come, just change, bring your other foot here so I can see you. That's it. Perfect. So normal triangle first. So don't pushing through the feet. Really push through the feet. Just try and pull them out apart so you've got a really strong foundation. Pulling up through the legs, and then reaching forward with the front arm. Normal triangle first. Dropping hands to the inside of the shin. So see if you can keep the chest rotating. That's it. That's it. Again, even if you have to come up a bit more. Better to keep that rotation here. Good. That's it. Lovely. Let your forehead hang. That's it. Lovely. Come back up, sorry. So get your block ready for revolved. So same base pose, feet pressing down. So you're swinging your right arm across your left leg. Do turn the back foot if that feels like you need to. And then reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. Other hand on the hip. So you kind of feel like you have to drop your right hip down, your left hip back. Feet firmly into the floor. Turning as much as you can. With the torso. And then get to the point where you can lift the arm up comfortably without the shoulder being weird. That's good. You all right, Sarah?
Yeah.
Can you straighten the front leg a little bit more, or is that going to be impossible? That's it, lovely. Press the foot into the floor. That will straighten the leg more. Good. Come back. All the way back up again. Turn the toes to face forward. And we're going to come into a forward fold. So bring the hands to the hips as you are. We're going to come forward with a straight back. So reaching the crown of the head forward. Sending the sitting bones back. So length, just as we were doing flat back before. That's great, Liz. Lovely. Really nice. Just bit here is a little bit round. So draw, lift. That's it. Love that. Lovely. Good. And then coming all the way down. Relax forward fold. Just hang. So keep pressing the feet into the floor so the legs are still active. But then all the upper body relax. All the way up to your hips is working. This is. Do you feel that in your back of your legs or in your back? Knees. How about if you bend your knees a slight bit? Does that come into the top of your legs then? There, that's better then. Yeah. So we want it. And then softening the knees, rolling up. Coming to standing, take your time, and heel toe your feet together. So you come to face me at the front of the mat. Sarah's having a wobbly day, and I'm having a skinny mat day. I walk off the mat, I bring water back onto it. So we're going to try eagle pose today. We haven't done it for a while. Full ego pose. not ego pose, eagle pose. So we're going to start with the arms and then join in with the legs. So we're going to reach the arms out to the side. We're going to bring right arm over the top of our left. So cross the arms over. And then keep spiraling. So your palms come together, or something approximating palms come together, or back of the hands can come together. Good. So we're trying to keep shoulders relaxed down. And then if you find this relatively easy, you can see if you can lift the elbows up a bit. So you should feel a really good stretch across the top of your back. Okay, so now we've got there, we're going to join in with the legs. So you're going to bend the right leg deeply. I'm not mirroring, so I'll be on the other side of you. Bend the right leg and then cross the left leg over the top. Until your foot tucks behind the calf, maybe. So the more you bend, the easier it is to spiral your leg. And it just depends on the length of your shins and your legs whether you can do it. So sit down as deep as you can. See if you can keep the chest lifted, the shoulders relaxed, and the elbows drawn up. So you're really stimulating all the outer extremities. Breathing, compressing. I'm just talking, so I want you to stay here a bit longer. And then coming up slowly. Release the legs, well done. Release the arms, and then all the blood flows back. Might feel a bit lightheaded. All the blood flows back again. Good. Give your legs a little bit of shake. So other side. So stretch the arms out. Left arm comes over right this time. Spiraling. The back of the hands are together. 4 palms. So we're just feeling a stretch through the back of the shoulders. And then right there. So you need to cross your elbows over each other. That's it. So relax the shoulders away and then see if you can lift the elbows just to bring that stretch across the back of the shoulders. Right, so sinking down. I've got the wrong leg, so I think it's right over left now, isn't it? Right over left? Yeah. It's left, it's just do the opposite side. Opposite side to the before. And remember, bend deeply. You bend the supporting leg more. It's easier to wrap. Sorry, I got stuff on the side there. So really nice and low. Lift the chest. Tuck the belly in. Lift the elbows. Soft gaze at a point. Head is on the floor. Keep breathing. You actually squeeze your thighs together. That helps you balance. And then when you're ready, coming out, releasing legs, releasing arms. Sit one side firstly and then not the other side. Okay, soft forward fold. Just flop down. Relax through the back. Bend the knees however much is comfortable for you. If you feel like you're more flexible now, you might want to straighten the legs, whatever feels good for you. Exhaling. And uncurling your way back standing. But what time for one more standing pose, please, here? Because I can't have you sitting on the floor. No. So come into a T balance with the arms interlaced behind our back. So you've warmed up the shoulders now, so interlaced behind the back. Away, shoulders are rolling back, chest coming forward. It comes to the front of the mat on your left foot. We're going to hover the toes, the right foot behind us. Pull the arms back and down. And then you're going to tilt forward, so you're going to lengthen as much as you can to that right leg. Really send the right leg away. Just keep both hips facing towards the floor like traffic lights. And the body's tipping forward as you lift the legs. So you come to about 90 degrees maybe. Stretch that back leg out, because that really helps your balance. Stretch the arms away. Keep breathing. And then bring that leg in. Draw the knee in, so your knee's going to come underneath you. Release the arms. And then squeeze the leg in just as at the beginning. And then stay there. I'm just going to face you. Final bit, send that leg out to the side. Starburst, straight leg, flexed foot, toes pointing forward. So you're using the side of the leg to lift the leg up. And relax there. Well done. Deep breath in and out. Give the legs a little shake if you need it. And then we'll do the whole sequence on the other side. So interlace the fingers first. Reach the arms away, feel that openness across the chest. So roll the shoulders back. That's it, lovely. Set the left foot forward. Cover the right foot out behind you on the mat. Drawing the belly up, stretching the leg long, pressing the floor away with supporting legs. Supporting legs working stretch legs working, round the head, stretching forward and hands reaching back. And then with control, coming back up to upright. Going the knee underneath you, release the hand. Give yourself one hug in. Some days your balance is just better than others for some reason. Not you, one. Good. Sending your leg out into starburst. Toes facing forwards, foot flexed, squeezing through the buttock. Lift the leg as high as you can. One more breath. And release down. Well done.
Short burst.
Short burst. Good. Rotating through the hips. So coming down via a squat. So take your feet nice and wide. Be really nice and gentle with yourself coming into a squat because it's a big bend of the knee. So coming down nice and slow. Heels are coming off. You could try with your feet wider. Still might not work, but it does. And we're just going to press through the feet and lift our hips up a bit more, so we're not sagging into it. Thighs firing out. Your legs are just like, no, I'm not doing it anymore. So the thighs are working, and then sink back down again. Do that one more time. Squeeze the bottom, squeeze the thighs. So you're doing more of a squat. And relax down again. And then plop down onto the mat. Okay. Well done. You all right, Sarah?
It's just my body.
No, I think it's just the balance actually. I think everything else is okay. Is that what you need? Balance, is it?
Banana.
Okay. Good. Right, so we're going to finish with some forward folding. So we're going to send the right leg forward, tuck the left leg in. I'm just trying to keep your feet on the mat, so you won't do wide leg. So just a soft fold over the leg, stretching the hands towards the feet and rounding the spine down. Just gonna relax fold. You can stay no flat back. Very calming. Sides carefully. Rolling your way down like we did on the standing roll downs. Over the leg. On that. Two legs. But what we're going to do is start with bent legs. So you're going to bend your knees, shuffle your bottom back so you're on the points of your sitting bones on the fleshy bit of your body. And then so this is like doing a forward fold when you're standing with bent knees. So you're really just relaxing the chest down onto the side. Holding the length through the whole of the spine. And then if you want to, you can see if you can slide your heels forward towards straight legs, but that's only if you've got quite flexible hamstrings, otherwise it should be enough to stretch the legs bent. So you can really relax into it. We need a few more breaths. Curling now. Coming up to toes. Hands pressing at either side of your bottom. hands like the fingertips, depends how long your arms are. So if you can feel a lift across the front of the chest, the shoulders rolling back, round the head lift you up, not tilting the chin up, back of the neck long. Feeling how tall your spine feels. So final pose, we'll bring the feet in. So we're going to do a reverse tabletop. So your hands are about either side of your bum, about like that. And then we'll lift the hips up and come into a tabletop. So you're lifting out of the shoulders, not sagging into the shoulders. So press the hands away, lift the hips high, up towards the sky. There's no need to throw the head back. So if you can squeeze the bottom, lift the hips. Okay, and then we're going to come back to seated. You might be able to send the bottom through between the hands, depends how your arms are. Coming back into seated. And then folding forward one more time. Knees bent. Catching hold of the feet. If you want to, you can edge the legs forward straight or not. And curling back up to sitting. Hands either side of the bottom, tuck the feet under, and coming up into that reverse tabletop again. To the bottom. Lifting the hips. And then sweeping the bottom back, maybe coming that way. Looking up tall again. Good. So we're going to come into relaxation. I'll come around and give you a blanket. But before we do that, lying on the mat, bring the knees up and put your arms wide. They're going to go on the mat. Maybe bring your hands kind of under your head, so your arms aren't going to get really wet, and then letting the knees come over to the right side gently. Just touching lightly on the floor. Still twist to the side. Inhale back to centre. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to centre. And then make your way into a comfortable relaxation pose. Knees back up. Out. That's okay for you. You've got your own blanket. You're going to keep your knees up. That feels.
There's hot chocolates and marshmallows now. Feeling, isn't it? Nice massage. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're sobbing. Waiting a few moments. No need to hold on to any part of your body now. Release the whole weight of the body onto the mat. Both legs relaxed and heavy. Feet, ankles, knees, thighs, hips, pelvis heavy. Relaxed shoulders, arms, forearms, back of the neck soft. The face relaxed. Open the eyes, back into the whole body melting, relaxing, laying back onto the mat. feeling that quiet energy radiating out from your heart. Body and light. Reaching out into the back of your forehead, reaching out into a clear blue sky. Thoughts you might have popping into your head and let them float past like little fluffy clouds. That sense of quiet, that sense that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Start to bring the awareness into the physical body again. Toes a wriggle. Stretch if you need to, hug your knees in if you need to. Keep your blanket around you. Rolling onto the right side. Yourself a few moments there, and then when you're ready, coming up to sitting. Do you put your blankets on you?